Hello, welcome to another book, another good one. Today we have, again, one of my very favorite books from when I was a kid. It's called Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. And a wild thing I'll show you. This is one of my favorite pages in the book. I like this book because of the pictures. Look at this picture. This boy here, up at the top, over here, his name is Max. And Max goes to an island where there's what's called wild things. There's a bird one, there's one with red hair, there's some with horns. They're neat. Maybe at the very end of the book, I'll let you pick your favorite wild thing. But we better read it first. Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. I'll move a little bit closer so you can see the pictures. You don't need to see me. The night that Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another. You see him? He's chasing the poor puppy dog with a fork. Oh, Max, that's not very nice. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." Oh, you don't tell your mom that? So he was sent to bed without eating anything. Max had to go to his room and take a time out. That night, in Max's room, a forest grew. See the trees? And grew and grew. Look how big that is. Until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world around him. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat just for Max. He sailed through a night and a day, in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. There's the first one. He's in the ocean. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roar, roar. And they gnashed their terrible teeth. They went, and they rolled their terrible eyes. And they showed their terrible claws. Can you show your claws? Oh no, what's going to happen? Until Max said, "Be still." And he tamed them with a magic trick. He stared into their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened. They called him the most wild thing of all. Max is going to be the king. And they made him king of the wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. A rumpus is like a party. So they're going to have the wild party. They do ba-bump, 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 ba-bump. Bump, 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 bump. Here's where they're all hanging from trees. Ba-bump, 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 ba-bump. Bump, 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 bump. Now stop, said Max. And he sent all the wild things off to bed without eating their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely, and he wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. See, the wild things are sleeping? And look at Max. Oh, who do you think loves him best of all? I think it might be his family, mom and dad, brothers, sisters. Then from all around, from far, far away across the world, he smelled something good to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." But Max just said, "No, I gotta go home." And the wild things roared their terrible roars, and they gnashed their terrible teeth. And they rolled their terrible eyes, and they showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and he waved goodbye. He sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. Look at him, he looks so tired. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. The end. Do you want to pick your favorite wild thing? Which one do you like the best? You can also choose Max if you want to choose Max. Did you choose one? Where the Wild Things Are. It's always a good book to read. I hope you liked it.